everyone, welcome back to another episode of Factory Town. Just a few minutes ago, actually, the extremely alpha version 0.035 just released for me to attempt to play. So we're going to start a new game because I do want to change up some of my strategy. I was looking at it and I'm not particularly convinced that I did it well. So for the purposes of this playthrough, let's check out what a flat looks like. I think we may use a flat just to save me some trouble because I'm going to end up flattening it out anyway. So like I said earlier, like we had before, I'm looking for a place with grain, trees, stone, coal's useful, iron's useful. Now, the iron and coal doesn't have to be right on top of us. By that time, we're going to be pretty spread out. But we do want trees. We do want all of that. We do want a little bit of flat, clear space. So that's what we're going to go for. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to settle down. We're just going to say right there is good. Here, we'll just regenerate again real quick, just to see if we can get a slightly better appearance here. And this looks pretty good. Let's regenerate one more time just to see what we get. Not a huge fan of that one for no particular reason. Alright, I like this one. It's got water near the beginning area. It's got some stone. Not sure if I need water, stone, iron, coal, all of the nice little bits we're going to need right near the beginning. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead with this, and we're going to hit create. So I did do some playing before just so I can understand the game a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to plop the base down right here. So starting off, we're going to grab some trees right here. Just go ahead and grab that, tree, grab that. Rotating around, I am using E to rotate counterclockwise, Q to rotate clockwise. New structure unlocked, wood bridge, wood pillar scaffold. There are a handful of changes in this version. Now, some of those changes have to do with things consuming things like the houses. The houses are said to have a more predictable consumption cycle. So what that means is we'll be able to predict when we're going to get gold a little bit better. So that'll be a positive for us, is knowing when we're going to be using that gold. So building a path, let's see, path, footpath, let's just plop that down there to meet the requirements. Not particularly concerned about it. Building lumber mill. Now to build a lumber mill, you need stone. I have not started collecting that. We'll come over here, we'll grab a worker, plop him down. Oh, I keep hitting that escape button because I'm used to 034, you had to hit escape a lot after you performed an action, because you had to clear out your little inventory, or your selection cycle had to be cleared out really to move on to the next thing when you're jumping between different things. So I'm gonna have to untrain myself on the habit I just learned. Not a huge deal, a little annoying with the change, but not a major deal breaker, nothing spectacular. We're going to go ahead and plop down another house. We'll get one worker here now, just to start getting grain for that house. Interesting, they changed the interface here. So you can see what's in the house. We've got food, expectations here. So gold is definitely moving up faster than it did before. So that's a positive as far as I'm concerned. Because a lot of things in the game now require gold more than they did before. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind. Now, the game, we have our stone. Let's get our lumber mill placed. We're going to go ahead and place that guy right over here. That's a good spot. And we're going to drop a worker on him. Oh, we can't drop a worker on him. So we will, let's see, supply lumber mill. Market requires 10. Okay. So we'll build worker house. Oh, nope. We'll build another house. Plop that guy down right there. We'll take this wood guy. We'll make him supply that. We'll get a worker for over here who will supply that. And I don't know why I keep pausing. There is really no need to pause in this game most of the time. There's no real benefit to pausing. So we've got lumber coming out. We'll get a worker here who will haul that lumber to the base. And this is the beginning. I really do wish that there was a speed up button. If there is, and I haven't found it, please let me know. I would love to have a go faster button. So now we are waiting for 10 pieces of lumber to come out of here. There's 3 already done, and we're just taking a while to get it. Which, let's snag this guy and have him, ooh, whoa. Not sure what just happened there. But we're going to have this guy go there. I didn't know you could rotate camera with your right mouse button. That is something new that I learned that I was not aware of. Yep, in the patch notes for 0.35, right click and drag now control camera. So some other things that are in the patch notes while they're running around getting us our 10 lumber so we can build our market. And we just got that. We're going to go ahead and plop the market down here. I don't want to overlap too much with the thing. So one of the big things that are going on is, nope, market, go here. I'll read the patch notes here in just a minute. There is a handful of changes to them, and I think they're all pretty important. So now houses now consume goods at a fixed rate, or fixed maximum rate, allowing for more predictable happiness and gold income. So that's something that I feel is positive, and will help us out in being predictable with our gold income. Happiness is now calculated based on every house good satisfaction level, and each point of happiness adds a plus 1% production. And you can see that by hovering over this. Before, if all of your houses had a blue face on it, this had a blue face. That's now changed. Now it's a sliding scale based off of the percentage of production that you're gaining due to your happiness level. So negative happiness will make this go down. At your baseline of just keeping up, you get 100%. If everyone is fully supplied, you get bonus production rates, which is always a benefit. Production from farms, foresters, mines, and schools now cost gold. So to get wood from your forester, it's going to cost you gold. To get food from your farm, it's going to cost you gold. So your base materials, or your base factories that don't consume world resources, will cost gold now to provide you those resources. That's a pretty important thing. Next line in the patch notes is we are missing workers. Upgrade. And there is that new feature is going to get me. What was I talking about? there's a new building, Void building, that erases items sent to it. Yeah, I don't remember what I was just saying before I got distracted by the camera shifting again. That's really going to distract me. I have a lot of getting used to getting to with that one. Mana rechargers gold cost increased from 1 to 5. I have not gotten to the magic side of it. I don't really know what that means, but we're going to try to find out. Got rid of output blocked indicator. Not terribly certain what that means, but I'm sure we will find out. Next is schools can now be assigned extra workers or no workers to shut them off. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to basically do research faster, which is a positive, because research being slow is never fun. And getting that research knocked out quickly is going to be very nice for us. And there we go. Next thing on here, added new basic logic research, which unlocks steam power and cloth belts. So that's going to be nice. I've not played with steam power yet, but I have suspicion that it may help with the forge, which needs heat to operate. So, there are multiple ways to get heat into there. The ones that I am most familiar with are trees and coal. But I am under the suspicion that steam may also be an option. I could be wrong. If I am, tell me down in the comments. Let me know what to do with steam. I'm really interested in finding that out. In 035, he also added a new intermediate logic research, which unlocks the pusher, grabber, and sorter. Beautiful things. I need sorters because in my playing around, I got up to the mine, and it just gives you a pile of everything. So being able to sort out from the mine is going to be absolutely critical. Next thing is logic no longer depends on mana research being complete. Like I said, didn't get that far along. I don't know. Base mine output timing increased from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. My guess on that is it slows down a mine. If you need more mines, just build a second one. Screenshot button is now F11 and hides the menu during a screenshot. Well, that's nice. Opens the screenshot folder automatically. Some people may like that. Some people may not. I would like to see that be a menu option where if you don't want the screenshot to open, it just doesn't open. Okay, that's something I should probably post in the Discord. Let them know about that bug, that the graphics bug when navigating menus. It's not a major thing. It's just something that I've observed. Next one down, right click and drag controls cameras. I found that out the hard way. It confused me, but that's okay. Next is Shift R will rotate a cursor placement counterclockwise. What that I believe means is, let's say you're doing this, you hit R, it rotates it that way. Shift R still rotates it that way. Okay, maybe they're talking about this. Let's see. R rotates it that way. Shift R, that's what they're talking about. So if something's already in the world, not if you're actively building it in that moment, it will rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. You can now place natural resources in admin mode. That's, I'm sure, great. I don't think that's something we're going to be playing with, but I think that'll allow you to build custom maps for you to attempt to play if you're some sort of min-max scenario you want to create through managing the resources. Fixed minecarts only picking up partial loads from base. Haven't gotten to minecarts yet, but I'm sure that's important. Fixed steam power plants sometimes not consuming resources. I'm sure everyone loved them not occasionally using the resources, but that it seems like a pretty important thing to fix. Fixed highlight size around 1x1 buildings. I don't have any 1x1 buildings right now, so I can't test that to show you what that means. Research panel no longer auto pauses game. That's good. I can hit R and the little guys keep running around in the background. I like that. Ooh, is my market empty? Yeah, it looks like it is. Is the grain mill? Grain mill's empty? Am I just getting display issues? No, no, it's just empty. All right, we'll deal with that more in a minute. Next is... let's see. You can now build on scaffolds even if underlying block is uneven terrain. That's nice to see, because I was sitting there trying to figure out what I was doing wrong trying to build on scaffolds, because I had seen other people building on scaffolding in screenshots, and I was trying to figure out how to build a house right on the edge of the water with a scaffold on one corner. It didn't work. Apparently there was a thing in there, and it's been fixed this version. Cursor automatically resets after placing a builder or a unit, but you can hold left shift to build multiple or turn on the new interface preference of default build multiple. That's something that I had when I put down the worker and I was hitting escape. The menu would pop up. It would reset the cursor after placing that unit. It's a quality of life thing. Could go either way on whether it's a good or a bad. Not really, I don't really have an opinion on that either way. But, you know, it's all good. We'll go ahead, upgrade this guy, put in another worker, you, get that, and then build, path, don't have chutes yet. They want me to build a workshop, which we have the materials for. We're going to go ahead, set that workshop here, just so it's off to the side. We're going to also build us a barn. We may end up deleting that one, but we're just trying to get the stuff going here. They want us to build a wagon. A wagon will require us to... Oh, no, I need more resources. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. This may be a case of I need to snag you and have you supply that. So I think I'm a little low on the production here, which is not hard to be in that situation right at the beginning of the game. It seems like the consumption on the houses has changed a little bit as well. They seem to be consuming faster. I could be wrong. Not terribly sure if I am wrong. This seems to be going down quickly as well. I hope we get to chutes very soon. And yes, we did. So the trick with these chutes is now I've got to have enough lumber to use them. And it would seem that I have more lumber than it appears I do. And I just can't use it because it's not in a barn. And now, oh, let's hurry up and get that barn down. There we go. So this guy here, I'm going to change you up. You're going to go from there to there. And the guy here, you're going to go from here to here. You, good sir, are going to flop my camera around. You're going to go, no, stop it. You, from here to here. All right. So hopefully that will be a quality of life improvement on getting that emptied. There we go. 12 planks, looking better. Chutes. Let's get some chutes going. This guy's doing a lot of walking here. You, carry to there. Just drop it in. There you go. It'll run right in. Save you some walking, get us some more efficiency going. Over here, build, path, chute. Let's just go ahead and fix some of our supply issues real quick. You drop in there, you drop in there, you drop in there, you drop in there. All right, let's let these guys run around. One of them is going to clog it up and just stand it in the way. The other ones will bounce around a little bit, which is fine. I'm glad to see them working. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, wrap up this episode here. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Hit the notifications button if you want to see when we push more out. I'm going to continue playing this. I'm going to get a little bit further along. I'm going to push out more videos so that way y'all can see this game progress a little bit. Sorry that I'm doing a start right after a start, but 035 came out and I wanted to get a feel from it from the beginning, because sometimes the balance changes that are in the patch notes can make an existing game feel a little off. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Go down in the comments. Let me know what you think, what you want to see. If you have any tips for me, please leave them down below. I will definitely be reading them. I will definitely be looking for some help on this. I don't pretend to be an expert. There's lots of different ways to play the game, and I'm hoping to do well and be able to show y'all some tips and tricks that I've seen by viewing the Discord and reading notes, and hopefully we will do well on this. But until next time, y'all have a wonderful day.